in the studio, feeling like Tupac. Up in the booth, and I'm cooking with two rocks. Yo, what's up, everybody? I hope you guys can see me. I hope I'm adjusted nice and tight. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to do too much. I'm hands-free out here. So I got a new logo stinger. I edited. I'm not gonna edit too many videos on this channel. Just once in a while, whatever. Like maybe more often. Now that it's picking up traction, but honestly, it takes longer for me to do it. Because, like, for instance, I'm recording this video, as you see, like, and I'm driving. I just gotta like press a button. Have you know what I mean, like a little talk with you guys and whatnot. So, but it takes time, you see. What's up, everybody? So, I want to reiterate for all the people that haven't seen my other videos. So I'm gonna try to make it as compact as I can. All right. So, the music game is 90% business, 10% music. You see what I'm saying? The people who own the copyrights, the people who own the masters, meaning the final mix of the song, mixed and mastered. That's where they get it from, right? The master, like the one that you're gonna upload at the end to the world, right? You need to keep all this shit. You need to keep your passwords to every account that makes money, especially nowadays that you don't sell CDs and you don't really need a record label. So, and if you have the money, market. You release a single, you market it. You know what I'm saying? So, and just keep putting music out. Just keep putting music out. With 200 million views just on Spotify, you'll make $1 million. And that doesn't take long. If you keep putting music out and you love what you do, you're gonna make a lot of money. I already made like $2 off of 300 views. So you do the math. You know what I mean? If that's like $3 per 1,000 views, imagine that's like 200 million, almost 200 million or something like that, views for $1 million. That's just off of one platform. You know what I mean? So it's not hard. There's YouTube channels out here that have just been grinding and grinding and grinding, making videos, and year after year, in like 5, 6, 7 years, they have, hundreds of thousands, if not 1 million subscribers, and they're up. So basically what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to, before, like I was saying, own your master, the final, like find out how to do all this shit. It's so easy. I taught myself over the last couple years how to fucking Logic, use Logic, how to math. You know what I mean? I put waves, the auto tune with the RVox. You know what I mean? Like, my shit sounds nice. Not as nice as it could sound. I'm not a professional, but it sounds nicer than, you know what I mean? Like, it's a start. Until I have a budget, until I can hire my own, separate individual that has a fucking mastermind, behind all that shit, you know what I mean? And I can kind of do it so I know what he's like, you know what I mean? Like, so I know what it's, I know what it's about. So it's like, like I like DJing a little bit, so it's like I know, like, you know what I mean? Like what it takes type. Like, I don't know how to count music and all that, but you know what I mean? So own your music and make sure you own the instrumental. You know what I mean? Don't lease that shit. There's beats out there. It's gonna take time to find a sick beat, but just keep writing. You know what I mean? Over other sick ass beats that you hear, and just apply it on your shit, because you're gonna own all that shit. So you own your words. Obviously, don't copy off other You know what I mean? So you own the beat. You bought the beat for $20, $100, whatever. You have the contract. You see what I'm saying? And now you have your own beat. You're writing, so you're ready to like lay it down. So now you're about to lay it down, right? So then before or after you upload it to, I use DistroKid, right? Because it's like the less problems, you know, it's a sturdy company, like does what it does. It takes 50% off my shit, but hey, 85-15 is pretty damn good. I'm pretty sure it's 15, but that's like distribution deal type, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. You know, you need that. I got this off of Master P from No Limit. Like, you know, if somebody's gonna offer you $1 million, how much you think you're worth? Like 20, 30, 40 million? So do it all yourself. And like I said, we're not out here pushing CDs and shit like back in the days. So it's a little bit easier to brand up. Like I said, own your own beats. You don't lease any of them with tags and all that bullshit. Nah, forget that. Because if you make it on that beat, that person's going to get the fucking money. You know what I mean? A percentage. The Lucci. So, like I said, own your own beat. I'm like, you know, but trying to give you all the game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to feel like I lost something, like I didn't mention something. Own the beat, own your own words. Obviously, make sure they're bars. By the way, check out my shit, Chakra See the Light on Spotify, or Chakra Family Ties. So you got your own beat, your own instrumental, you know, your own words. You upload it to DistroKid, say. Then they give you the codes, right? Then you got bitch ass police. Then you got your own distributor, which is DistroKid, right? So you need a distributor, then you need a publisher, then you need a PRO, which is a public rights organization, right? So for instance, I use BMI over ASCAP. So I use BMI. I have Sound Exchange, and you got to get this as well. Say you do like exactly what I do, right? So get BMI, get Sound Exchange, and then get Sound Exchange, BMI. There's another one, and I mentioned it before. I believe it's like, damn, I'm like zoning out right now. I'm out here. I just chiefed in shit. Anyways, but I mentioned it before. The Sound Exchange. Damn, what the fuck is the other one? Anyways, if you know, it'll be in the description below. You know what I mean? The first thing in the description. But basically, Sound Exchange, BMI. Then you know, you upload your shit to I want to say SoundClick. Nah, I don't know if that's right or wrong. But anyways, but Sound Exchange for sure. Then you upload your shit to BMI. So BMI is your PRO, which is a public rights organization. You know what I mean? And your publisher, you know, your digital publishing is just Sound Exchange. You know, and they get all your shit from like, you know, if somebody plays it, like everywhere. You know what I mean? Like everywhere digitally, like online, like they got you. You know what I mean? So you got to get your publishing straight. And damn, like I had it. Hold on. I bet. So it's not SoundClick, it's Song Trust. You know what I mean? So this is what you do. You get your distributor, which I use DistroKid. Then you get your BMI, which is the PRO, Public Rights Organization. Look into all this shit. Not gonna get into the nitty gritty. Then you get your song trust adjacent to the BMI, so they can pay your Lucci, and you know what I'm saying. You're a songwriter. You're official. You know what I'm saying. You're registered. You're ready to get that Lucci. You know what I mean. The royalties, and since you own your masters, you're gonna get the masters money. So because you uploaded it, you got all your shit, and you're the songwriter, and obviously it's your beat because you'll have all the rights to the beat. You see what I'm saying? So it's like you're getting all that money. You're getting the front end and the back end of money. So, but I said it takes time. It's like YouTube. You got to keep posting videos, keep posting songs. You keep getting better. If you love what you do, I know a couple rappers that fucking suck, but they're the homies and they're good people. So it's like, damn, I can't get mad at you for fucking your due diligence, my nigga. Like, you see what I'm saying? But it's just like, can we get a little better? And I know some like fucking people that are doing good, and they're they still suck. It's like, can we also get a little bit better? Sheesh. It's like you got all that money and shit. You can't get you fucking some classes. Nah, I ain't gonna hate, but anyways, my point is like, you know what I'm saying. So you got to do all that. So you got your again. I'm like off topic, but let me start all over. Get your BMI, right? Get your song trust. Get your sound exchange, and get your distributor, which could be fucking DistroKid or whatever, right? But then you got to look at like all that like different shit. So I said like the rules can vary, there, with how you sign up and according and how they so it's like because it's like CD Baby, like they got you with the publishing, so it's like you don't got to get the song trust. You see what I'm saying? Type. So and so there you have your distributor, your publisher, your PRO. You have your beat 100%. You have your instrumentals 100%. You got everything. You see what I'm saying? What else? And like I said in the beginning, the copyright is, for instance, if your shit sounds like somebody else's shit and you made your shit first, or whoever, right? They made their shit first. It's like, but you have that paperwork, you have that copyright, so it's like somebody can, it holds up more in court. You know what I mean? Like a lot of famous artists, if you look at it, like they're getting sued, like right now, because of like, their shit sounds like, like for instance, right now I think Leah Lupa, I forgot what her name. I'm butchering it, but Leah Lupa. Damn. But anyway, it's not bad though. But she's getting for like 2 songs. I don't listen to her much, but she's a cool person. She's getting sued for copyright. You know what I'm saying? So Dua Lipa or something like that, right? So you got to be careful. Because your shit might be sounding like it, like and unintentionally you make it sound like that. But if you have the copyright, not only is that gonna get you paid, because of all the rules and all that, like, because you got all that shit that I said, a couple minutes ago, right? So, what I'm saying, you're good. But see, I'm going to leave all the copyrights to my songs for the end when I start getting money, because this shit takes money to post a song, to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's, if you look into it, there's like one-time fees for like, I think it's like one of the like song trusts, I think, or some shit like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's like you pay $100 and then you just boom, you're good, right? Forever. But for DistroKid, if you want to maximize your shit, you gotta pay up. It's like per year, but it's like you keep posting songs up, that shit racks up. You know what I'm saying? Or like a whole album costs a little bit more money. So that's my thing. I want to try to get an album out before 2022. So yeah, man. And you can. I recommend using a distributor like DistroKid or CD Baby or whatever, right? Like, like anyone, honestly. But if you got your shit straight, your shit's gonna be straight, and you will get paid. You know what I mean? And don't promote with these cheap ass people like thousands of views, or they promise you all this shit. Don't do it. You get organic shit like fucking, like, for instance, like, I'm putting you on fucking game right now. I put my shit. I'm leading my like my promotion right now. I put $100 on Taboola. This is a promotion website. It's easy. You just put the link in. They like set your shit up. So, but I didn't put it to any specific song. I put it to like my artist page. So whoever lands on that shit, yeah, my shit's gonna get impressions, and people are just like, what I'm saying, like people are gonna be like in my shit. So, and it looks organic, and then they can just pick a song from there on out. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like it's like fake views, because they will get you and they will not pay you. I've heard a lot, and I don't want to talk shit, but basically my only point is Ditto has too many fucking Better Business Bureau complaints for me, as opposed to DistroKid. That's why I made those videos, but I didn't know. And I knew they were gonna fucking do good on YouTube because not that many people were talking about that shit, So, and I did do my research, and like I said, you know what I mean. But like I also said, I fucks with these people, I never met them, but I saw videos of them, and I like the people from Ditto. They're trying to build something, and this game is fucked up, so it's like they're not gonna let them just build like the whole shit, you know what I mean? Like, there's always going to be somebody against you. And that's cool, It's like in Frank Lucas, in American Gangster, that when that dude came over to his house, he's like, success, it has enemies. You can be successful and have no friends, or you can be unsuccessful and have all the friends in the world. You have to balance that shit out. You see what I'm saying? So, appreciate y'all. This is a long ass video. I appreciate you if you stayed to the end, but yeah, man, I just wanted to get that shit off my chest. And again, I know it's gonna do good because these videos are doing good, and it's helping you. It's helping you. That has helped me out. And like Wiz Khalifa said, we don't have shit. You know what I mean? So it's like when we start out, we make do with what we have, and in turn, that makes like $1 million corporations. So he's like, what the labels, the big ass labels don't have is that mind frame, that mindset, that spark to make that $1 million. You know what I mean? They can manifest that and make more millions off of that, but they don't have that spark. Another thing that I wanted to add to this video that I forgot to mention is when you have your single or your albums or all that out, and you've been putting music out for years, and you're starting to see revenue coming in, and it's been a year, and it's about that time. Say you have like a couple thousand. I'm not sure what the you got to talk to your accountant on this one, right? So this is when you start. This is when you need to open up an LLC. So you don't need an LLC before you start making money. Don't be like, oh, I got an LLC. It's like, I'm ready and this and that. That's what I thought too, boo boo. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh, I need my LLC. I need to. No, it's more important is owning all of your beat, the whole of your beat, having an exclusive to that instrumental, making sure that you're not copying off of anybody else's bars, if not, change it up a little bit. I have this bar, this is all God's doing and you can't plan it, but if the devil's in the details, I am not satanic. I don't follow the 11th commandment. I'll fight the beast, I want peace, no, I demand it, right? So it's like different. That's on my chakra family ties. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm going to get that copyright, when I get the money, because that's what takes a little bit more money too, is the copyrights to all of these things for them to stand up in court. You know what I mean? So if somebody else makes, or somebody else says like, this is like infringement or whatnot or what, you know what I mean? So, then you have all that, straight. So once you start making money, then you need an LLC, for your money, basically for your income, in order to pay taxes. You know what I mean? Money is your first priority. It's not like, you have an LLC. It's like now it's like you're gonna have a good, business. You need to pay for that LLC. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to put you up on game on that one, and yeah, it's more important making sure that you have your publishing, your royalties, your masters, and your copyrights. To all of your songs. That is what's gonna get you all the money. Then once all that money starts coming in, because you have like 90% of the business straight and on lock, you have it like in a freaking chokehold, and you're, taking all the revenue income, from everywhere. Then you'll be cool. You'll be good to go. You'll be on your way to stardom, and hopefully you have bars and whatnot. So it's like, you know what I mean. So yeah, I just wanted to add that. That's the and then you go into like an S corp. You can grow out of the LLC. And if you're not making that much money, in the beginning, and you can possibly do like Luis Arturo Mingura doing business as Mingura Records. You see what I'm saying? And then once that turns into way more money, then like it needs to be a whole thing to itself. Then it's Mingura Records LLC. Then when I need to have an office and a studio with officials and people and titles and all that good stuff, and I have the money to do it, then it turns into like a S corp or whatever. They have like S corp or whatever corp. You know what I mean? Because it's like then you have then I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of all that because I don't know too much into that. But like you got to start off. You got to do your due diligence. And yeah, appreciate y'all.